Alright, so I backed out of the game, now I'm going back in. If I still had that modded money, at least Rockstar would know. So they won't ban me for getting, unintended money. So I'm gonna go ahead and go online right now, just to see if everything is back the way it was before I got that extra money. Because apparently, well, I like GTA 5 Online, but I love my custom characters, and I love how strong they are. I love what I can do with them. And I don't want to get banned, because because of what a modder did to me. So right now I'm waiting for it to load, and I'm gonna check my money to see if it's back the way it was, because usually I keep all of my money in the bank. As you saw in my earlier video, I had 2,000,000 and 1,000 and 2,018,003. Yeah, I'm still working on my skill with numbers, and it's not very accurate, but well, that's just how much I have in the bank, and I had zero, outside the bank. So it should be zero now, not 70,000, because that's what that martyr gave me. And that's the problem. I don't know who that martyr was, and so I mean, I only got names. The names that you've seen, the names that I displayed on my last video, but I don't know if Rockstar actually goes by who accepts money from modders, determining if they're gonna get banned or not. But so this is why I'm recording this video and showing what happened to me because of what modders are doing. So hopefully that money will be gone, and I'll have my badge of pure legitness or legitimate, or just my badge of pure fair play, whatever you call it. I'll still have that badge if that 70,000. Oh yeah. I thought I had zero in the bank, but as you can see, it's no longer yeah. Oh yeah, like I said, I had 2,000,000 in the bank. So yeah, so I pretty much restarted my PlayStation 3. So if I were to put this in the bank, it'll go back to 2,018,003. So I'm gonna go ahead and deposit that, and problem solved. 2,018,003. So I hope Rockstar, I hope you witnessed this, and this proves to you that I didn't accept money from no mine. that ain't me. I'm pure legit. So now I'm in a new session without the mods. There only seems to be one other player in this session at rank 5. I think I'm gonna go ahead and help him out, get some levels. Hopefully he talks, because players don't seem to talk nowadays. They rather troll. Okay, so let's see. I'm not gonna put my mic back on. Well, at least not the mic that will allow other players to hear me. So I'm gonna go ahead and send him a message. And along with that, basically, I'm just gonna be showing you the most legit way on how to make money. You just gotta start missions. I mean, that's one thing that a lot of players seems to be doing online, is depending on modders to get them extra monies. So I really gotta keep up with how to solo missions. Like I did with my last video. I showed you how to solo hard labor. I believe that's what that mission is called. And there's more missions that I do know how to solo, and it's been very cold. I'm not even gonna come up with excuses about why I haven't been uploading more videos, but I'm gonna get some soon, so stay tuned for that. So I'm gonna go ahead and ask him if he needs some help. Now let's hope he's a rational player who responds to my answer. If he don't respond, then he's just scared. But if he just come at me like, I don't need your help. I can do this. I can do this stuff on my own. I got modders. I got modders on my friends list. I don't need you. If he comes at me like that, then that's just another thing that proves my point about players online. He's asking how. All right, so I'm gonna tell him I could run him through some missions. I'm gonna show you what being legit is all about. Players, anybody watching this video, that's what I'm gonna show you. Will he respond? Okay, so he's not responding. Maybe he don't want to do missions. Maybe missions are just too hard for players. And that pretty much brings the reason to why I post videos about. I mean, I only did one video so far, so that's my idea. I'm gonna start posting videos on how to solo missions. You think missions? If you think doing missions are so hard, watch me solo them on the hardest difficulty. And you know, you just gotta think logically, like not to run out there in the open, take cover when you needed to, and also how you take cover, not to hang too close to the corner where enemies could shoot you from like far away from the corner when you're facing that direction. You know, it's all about strategy and skill. Well, basically just strategy, not exactly skill. I mean, you already know how to shoot, so that's the basic part of it. So my guess is he thinks missions is too hard. He's not responding, or maybe it's taking him very, very long to respond. If he doesn't have a keyboard, I can only come up with so many theories about it. But that's just how I am. I'm very logical. I always, like, if there's a reason for something, I always try to find out why. Or I always come up with many guesses. So let's see where he is on the map. Yeah, or maybe you just think I'm weird. I don't know. Come get you. Nah, 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 nah. I mean, I could if I wanted to, but seeing that this player is only rank 5, he pretty much don't know much about the game. So I'm gonna school him. I'm gonna take him to school. I'm gonna tell him what I know. Okay. And one thing is, like, when I'm sending messages, like, after the first message, then I can't send another one until, like, I don't know, a whole minute. And I think that's annoying. I mean, of course I could send them a message through the PSN menu. Or the PS3 menu, not the PSN. Yeah, the PSN, whatever, but... yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and be logical and send a message to him through this anyway. If I can find his name, usually... okay, he responded. Alright, so... I'm gonna tell them just accept. I spelled accept wrong. Okay, so I'm gonna start up a mission. I'm gonna do romance is dead. Another mission that I know how to solo. And yeah, go to jobs, host job, Rockstar Creative, missions, and then romance isn't dead. I said romance is dead the first time, but it's romance isn't dead. And this is another mission that I do know how to solo, do on my own. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and create that. And seeing that he's the only player in the session, it should be very easy to invite him. So hard mode, purchase all ammo, confirm settings, and off from current session, and it's just him. So hopefully he joins, and we can get this video. Or this mission, I don't know why I'm saying video, but this mission on the run, so he's joining. Alright, so let's get to it. Okay, hold on. Okay, he's able to get in. Okay, because originally I had my my passenger seat settings on crew and friends, not passengers. So he was able to get in. Maybe it works that way when he's inside my garage. Okay, hold on a second. Maybe hold on a second. Yeah, just like I gotta turn that to passengers. Or he just wants to get in his own car. It's fine. So now it's time to set the waypoint. Okay, alright. I don't blame him for wanting his own car. Even though that's not his own car right there. But hey, gotta ride in something. And seeing that I'm driving in the Adder, which is $1 million car, I unlocked the first engine for it from winning about 10 races. I'll pretty much get there before he does, inevitably. And then in that way, I could pretty much handle those guys over there alone. And that'd be potentially soloing this mission, even though I had somebody else with me. I gotta turn that radio off, cause I don't want that radio to be on, and it could possibly be louder than my voice right now. That's probably not the case though, because on my capture card right now, I actually had a microphone turned up. You know, it's louder than the gameplay. One thing I hate about riding in this car is when I gotta go through dirt roads. It's hard to steer in dirt roads. It's like I might as well be driving through piles of rocks. I can't. Yeah. It's a good thing that, you know, nighttime doesn't look as dark, you know, like how it really would. I mean, you know, I mean, at night it's blue, but at night in reality it's pure black. So there's no street lights in this area. And according to how nighttime looks in this game, we pretty much don't need street lights anywhere. Sometimes, you know, the night be so bright, I sometimes mistake it for daytime. Ah, this is dirt road. Yeah, but these modders are getting smart though. They know not to I mean they can use mods though, but they know how to be discreet with it. I mean they use mods though, but they won't do anything that will specify that it's them doing it. You know. They don't want to stand out. They're getting smart doing that. And it's making me harder to catch them. Okay, so I arrived at the point. Yeah. It's time to put those skills to work. Here we go. I see no thugs. No thugs at all. They cannot smell my perfume. Really? There's no one here? Oh, I see one. I see one. Okay, here we go. Okay. Now they're coming from all kinds of directions. Oh, not too close to the corner. That's one thing you gotta keep in mind when you're shooting. Not to be too close to the corner as you're shooting from corner. Because that's how they get you most of the time. And if you do manage to get shot, you know, just immediately go into your snacks and heal yourself up. And it works very fast when you're up against the wall or inside of your car. Or, you know, crouch behind something. So I can go ahead and take the verse van right here, you know. And that'll be the mission. I of course gotta avoid the rest of these guys who spawns out of nowhere. But if I feel as though I'm too crowded, then I get out and take cover because they have a better chance of killing you inside of a vehicle than they would when you're outside of a vehicle. And make sure you're not surrounded because that's also how they get you. Like make sure most of your enemies are in one line of sight. Like if there's you have a good chance of surviving if you only have one enemy on the other side. And if an enemy gets real close, you can just use a shotgun. That takes them down really fast. At first, shotguns wasn't very powerful. You know, there was kind of UP when it came to shooting the NPCs. But they nerfed them up. They made it oh please. I don't even know why I'm putting on my sniper rifle. Oh, okay. Yeah, always look at that mini-map because enemies can sometimes circle you. They can flank you sometimes. So, since he's close, I can just take him out with the shotgun. And there's my partner. So, before I actually deliver this van, there's a tip that I want to give to you and to this partner. I probably already give you this tip on one of my earlier videos. Probably I forgot which one though. But in case if I didn't, then usually any missions without a time limit, you basically have to wait. The longer you wait, and the more money you get at the end of the mission. Thanks a lot, partner. And don't do what I just did right there. Just rush at an enemy, because sometimes they can surprise you. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and send that message right now. Before he delivers it, he still has a ways to go, so I'm gonna go ahead and send him that message. Hopefully he listens, because players tends not to listen because of their own self-ego. I don't know what it is, but yeah. Yeah, there's still more gas to kill. I could kill them if I wanted to. Okay, so he asks why. I'm gonna go ahead and be genuine or nice enough to tell him. You think I should surprise him and tell him I'm recording right now and he's gonna be on YouTube? I think I'm gonna go ahead and tell him that. But then again, maybe I shouldn't. He's asking me if I'm coming. He must think my female character is very pretty and he wants to look at my hindquarters. Okay. So this would be like a 22-minute long video. Nah, it's gonna be more than 22 minutes because I'm still recording right now. Okay. So when this mission is over, I'm not gonna wait the whole 8 minutes. I mean, well, I am, but you know, I'm not gonna leave a video recording for that whole 8 minutes because you know. Times that it takes to upload videos to YouTube be long sometimes. Sometimes I gotta do it right before I go to sleep and then I wake up hoping that it's like at least halfway done.
How's it going? As long as I get my prescription filled, I'm fine.
Yeah, so that's basically all there is to it. So if you enjoyed the video, I'm still an amateur commentator, as I always like to point out. You know, I really need to practice at this more. But you know, it's just the inspiration that I'm giving you, like just in case if you decided you want to do videos, you know, either if it's gameplays, review videos, and you know, and you worry about how it's gonna come out, how you're gonna do your own commentary, then what I usually say is look at how I'm doing. I'm not doing that well, and how can you do much worse? So okay, he's thanking me because you know I helped him do this mission, and you know he just said that he was broke. Okay, so this will be the end of the video. And well, one more thing I like to point out is when you're waiting before you complete a mission, there is a limit to that too. I mean, the money can only get, you know, so high, but you know, there's a limit to that too. Like in certain missions, only go to up to like, I mean, they always go above 2,000, but it eventually stops, you know, around at some point. So the most you can give, you know, for waiting in the mission, the most you can give it is at least 10 or 12 minutes. Well, the most you can really give it is 15 minutes. No higher than that, though. But 10 or 12, that's basically it's basically around there. So that's it. I'm Millie X1, and I'm out.